Welcome to Life in Calgary, Alberta. I'm your host, Patrick Murray. Today, we're talking about the best community in Calgary for young families. But before we do that, if this is your first time in this channel and you want to know everything there is about what it's like to eat, sleep, breathe, live, and play in Calgary, Alberta, then please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. But I have to tell you, I've lived in 5 different cities in my adult life, but I settled in Calgary because it's a great city way back in 2001. I know I'm dating myself, but not only that, I've been a realtor here since 2010, and all this means I have some specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary and the surrounding bedroom community. So if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of these communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, please feel free to reach out to me, send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below. I will absolutely get back to you. Okay guys, let's do this. Let's talk about the best community in Calgary for young families right after this. In August of 2023, Avenue Magazine came out with their best community list for the city of Calgary, and they named Altadore as Calgary's best community for young families. Now, there's several reasons for this, certainly because of all the family-friendly amenities here within the community and nearby. But before we delve in any further, let's take a look at the map and see where it's located and see how you can get around the city. So Altadore is an inner city community located in the southwest quadrant of the city. And the boundaries for the community are 33rd Avenue, right here at the top, guys. 33rd Avenue Southwest, and the neighborhood of South Calgary is located in the north. 50th Avenue Southwest is located to the south. We've got River Park and over here, and 14th Street Southwest in the east. And then over on the west side, we have the community of Garrison Woods, which is over here, and Crowchild Trail Southwest, which is the western border of the community. So just so you get a bit of a perspective here, this is the city of Calgary right here. And I mentioned that Altadore is an inner city community, and you can see it right over here. So I'm just going to zoom just a little more. And just kind of give you the drawing more or less of where it is. So this is Altadore right here. Now I'm just going to erase that right away, guys. Okay, so let's figure out how we can get to where we need to go when one lives in Altadore. So first and foremost, I'm just going to show you where the downtown core is, and it's over in this area here. So this is the downtown core right here. Lots of people live in the downtown core. So from Altadore, a couple ways you could go. I'm just going to zoom ever so slightly. You could zip over to Crowchild Trail from 33rd, and then you could go flying in off Crowchild. And there's a few ways you could, probably go in this way to get into the downtown core. Or another way that's really straightforward is to work your way over to 14th Street. That's another way you could go, and you could work your way in this way as well to the downtown. And you could take 12th Avenue over, for example, and then work your way into the downtown this way. There's trendy 17th Avenue down here as well, and this will take you right over to the Saddle Dome and the Stampede grounds in this area here. So there's a few ways to get to downtown. So that's one of the nice things about living in Altadore, is it is an inner city community. It is close to the downtown core, and a lot of people appreciate that. Now, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. Of course, other people work in other sectors of the city, and so being located right close to Crowchild Trail is a huge plus, because this runs kind of northwest, if you will, into the city. And I don't know why that keeps popping up. And then comes down this way, and this connects with this road here, which is Glenmore Trail. And Glenmore Trail is a major east-west connector, and it also connects with Sarcee, and then what we call I call it the ring road. This is Stony Trail. And Stony Trail goes all the way around the city to get you to where you need to go. So, um, there's a few ways, depending where you work, where you might go. So you might, if you work down in this area, you might get on Stony, come down, take Glenmore, and then there's this major connector here, which is McLeod Trail. Now, McLeod Trail is a slower moving road. There's lots of lights, but there's lots of commerce and businesses around this area. Another thing you could do is you could work your way over to Deerfoot Trail, which is when it leaves the city, is the Queen Elizabeth II Highway. But when it's in the city, it's known as the busiest freeway in all of Alberta. And this goes north-south, so major north-south connector. And then you can also come up, probably Crowchild again is the best way. And you could connect with 16th Avenue, which is when it's also known as the Trans-Canada Highway. And this is a major east-west connector as well. Now, if you fly a lot and you need to get to the airport, again, a couple ways you could go is working your way over to this Deerfoot Trail over here. So there's a couple ways you could do that. You could go up Crowchild and come across on 16th Ave, or you come down to Glenmore and zoom over. These are the faster ways because these are faster moving thoroughfares. And then this would take you to Deerfoot Trail. And then from Deerfoot Trail, you would just come along Airport Trail and then Terminal Road here, and boom, you are at the airport. And so that's another handy way to get to the airport if you travel a lot. Now, lots of people like to no, sorry, before we do that, I'm going to talk about leaving the city as well. But so you can see that, depending in the areas you work, if you work in the Northwest, Crowchild's a good area, good road to get on to go that way. If you work down in the southeast or southwest, I should say, or the southeast, getting down to Glenmore, and then depending where you are, you can connect with this ring road, Stony Trail, or McLeod Trail, Deerfoot Trail to work your way down this area, or even all the way over and work your way down on the Stony Trail. And then if you work in the northeast sector of the city, again, you've got a couple ways. You could work your way through some slower stuff here, going through downtown, or you can come up 16th Ave again, some slower stuff. Or depending on the drive times, you might find it advantageous to go up to Crowchild Trail all the way along, and you can work your way through some of these other roads, Country Hills and that sort of thing, or take the Stony Trail and work your way around to the northeast. Or again, coming down to this, excuse me, Glenmore Trail and either Deerfoot Trail or Stony Trail and working your way up this way. So you can see that Calgary has some really good freeways and roadways to get you around to where you need to go. Now, lots of people love to get out to the mountains. I am one of them. Don't do it enough. But we've got two highlights here. One is Canmore, and Canmore is right here. Canmore is a great little resort town. You do not need to pay a park fee to go there. Banff, you do. But you know what? Hey, it's Banff, right? So a good way to go is basically you can come out, continue on this Glenmore Trail and work your way up through the Stony Trail here or Sarcee, and then come up on 16th Avenue. You can continue on Glenmore, which is Highway 8, and then work your way up Highway 22 to connect, and you can work your way out this way on the Trans-Canada Highway. Now, another great spot, of course, is Kananaskis. Of course, I always like to tell everybody I got married on the side of a mountain in Kananaskis because I did. But you can work your way along. And Canmore is literally an hour away from Calgary, and then 20 more minutes to get yourself to Banff, and then onwards from there. And if you're going east, you just want to take 16th Avenue east that sort of thing. So it gives you a bit of an idea of how to get around from the community of Altadore.
Now, what do young families want and need? Well, they need access to schools. And Altadore is a great place to be because there is access to both public and the Calgary Catholic school system here within the community. And not only that, there's nearby schools there for high schools, French academies, private schools, etc. And there's even preschools and play schools to keep your little one busy during the workday. And who doesn't want their kids to run off some steam? Altadore has several parks and recreation opportunities available. There's the Flames Community Arena Complex, or River Park and Sandy Beach, which is a great place for the kids to play in the water and enjoy the great outdoors. And the nearby community of South Calgary has a great outdoor pool, if that's more to your liking. Now, one of the great parts about living in Altadore is you have easy access to the Marda Loop Business District. Now, this is located along 33rd and 34th Avenue Southwest with everything under the sun available here. Looking for a great place to park a stroller and enjoy coffee? You can find it here. Looking for some fun dining options at any given time of day or night with friends? You can find it here. Need a haircut or want to hit the gym? Hey guys, you can find it here. And the business district has dry cleaners, professional services, and so much more. And if you're looking for a grocery store nearby, Garrison Woods has a Safeway and some boutique shopping sure to meet your requirements. Now, Altadore has a range of product types when it comes to housing, and all of it is of varying ages. And I really like that. I like that all the houses don't all look the same. Yes, you'll find some older homes, but you'll also find some newer properties where older homes once existed. There are detached homes, semi-detached homes, there's townhomes, and apartment condominiums. And there are many rental options also available. So what will it cost you to live in Altadore? Well, the benchmark price for a detached home as of the end of February 2024 was $1,042,700. And the benchmark price for a semi-detached home is $881,200. A townhome, well, the benchmark price is $603,900. And an apartment condominium will run you $311,900. Now, Avenue Magazine does also give some honorable mentions for other family-friendly neighborhoods. Those would be Bowness, Brentwood, Capitol Hill, and Riverbend. Like I said, guys, if you are considering a move to the city of Calgary or one of these bedroom communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, please feel free to reach out to me, send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below and I will absolutely get back to you so you can live your life in Calgary, Alberta.